Previously on The Stranger on Platform 7. A chance meeting led Ella and Daniel, two strangers from different worlds, into a quiet cafe and a conversation neither of them wanted to end. But just as their connection began to bloom, reality stepped in. Daniel is leaving for Paris tomorrow. In Part 3, we follow the hours that remain. One rainy London evening becomes something unforgettable. Truths are shared, hearts are tested, and a decision must be made. Is this goodbye, or the beginning of something neither expected? Welcome back to The Stranger on Platform 7, Part 3. It had been 19 days since he left, since that morning at the station, since we became something more than strangers. We hadn't stopped talking, not once. But even in the calls, the texts, the photos, there was something missing. Him. I told myself I could wait until we figured things out, until work settled, until timing was better. But the truth was, I missed him, in ways I hadn't even said out loud. Ella walks slowly under her umbrella, rain dripping from the edges. She's not here for him, just passing by, heading home, or so she thinks. Then she turns. A familiar figure steps onto the platform, dark coat, messy hair. I thought I imagined it, but then he smiled, and suddenly the rain didn't feel so cold anymore.
Hi.
You're here.
I couldn't stay away.
You said you had meetings all week.
I did. Until I didn't. Took the morning train. Been walking around. Hoping to run into you.
You should have told me.
I wanted to see your face when you saw me. This face. Right here. Worth it.
She lets out a laugh through her tears. They don't rush into a hug. They just stand, letting the rain blur everything else. They walk through central London shoulder to shoulder under the umbrella.
You always walk like this when it rains?
Only when I want to remember something, or someone.
That sounds dangerously romantic.
You make it worse. He laughs softly. The tension between them is gentle now, like gravity pulling them closer with every step. They sit inside a cozy cafe, coats dripping near the heater, mugs steaming.
Paris is loud, beautiful, but it doesn't have Platform 7. Or you.
You say things like that too easily.
I only say what I mean. And I mean this. I missed you, more than I thought possible.
She looks away, unsure what to say. Sometimes I wonder if we built all this out of distance, like it was safe because we couldn't touch it.
Then, let's touch it now. Let's see what it feels like.
Their hands rest on the table. Slowly, hers moves toward his. Their fingers meet. It's not electric. It's not dramatic. It's warm, steady, real. Rain falls gently again as they walk. The street lights cast golden halos over the wet pavement. They stop under one of them. It's quiet. Cars pass in the distance.
You have no idea how many times I dreamed of this moment.
I do. I dreamed it too. He brushes a damp strand of her hair from her cheek.
No screen, no distance, no delay. Finally.
Their lips meet. Not rushed, not nervous, just right. It's a kiss that speaks of all the weeks spent aching, all the unsent messages, all the late-night whispers and quiet laughter from two cities apart. The kind of kiss that tells you, this is no longer a maybe. This is real. The rain falls around them. But in that moment, it might as well be stars. They rest their foreheads together, eyes still closed. You're not staying, are you?
Not this time. Train leaves tomorrow.
Then let's not waste a second. That evening. Time didn't move the way it normally did. It bent for us, softened, paused in places that we needed to remember. We wandered into a small bookstore off a quiet street. Daniel's coat was still damp from the rain. He tried to hang it, gave up, and laughed. That laugh, I never wanted to forget it. Later, we shared a dessert at a bistro with steamed windows. He let me have the last bite. I pretended not to notice he was watching me instead of eating. We found a bench under an old tree, the city moving around us. I wrapped my scarf around both our necks, and he leaned in like it was the most natural thing in the world. No words, just warmth. He told me stories of a Paris cafe he loved, the quiet kind where mornings stretch forever and croissants crumble just right. I rested my head on his shoulder. I didn't want the story to end. And then, as we crossed the street, laughing at something ridiculous, he pulled me close and kissed me again. Quick, playful. But it stayed with me longer than I expected. Like every moment that night, like him. Platform 7.
I'll call when I land.
Smiling. You're not flying.
Still going to call.
He kisses her one last time, short, but intense.
Next time, you come to me. Deal?
Deal. The train pulls away. He's at the window, watching her. She doesn't wave, just smiles, and places her hand on her heart. Sometimes it's not the goodbye that hurts. It's knowing exactly what you're missing now, because you've tasted it. She sets her keys down, shrugs off her coat. Phone lights up. It's from Daniel.
Landed in Paris, mid-morning sun. It's warm here, but not like your hand.
She smiles, and for the first time, she doesn't feel alone. Chapter 6. Paris. Finally. Ella stood at the edge of the platform, heart racing as the train pulled into Gare du Nord. Paris. The city she had always dreamed of. But now, it wasn't the city that made her breath hitch. It was the man waiting for her at the gate. She stepped off the train, scanning the crowd. And then, there he was.
You made it.
Daniel looked just as she remembered, maybe even better. A little tired from work, maybe, but his honey-coloured eyes lit up when he saw her. You thought I wouldn't. They didn't hug immediately. Instead, they just stood there for a moment, smiling, like the silence between them had meaning. Then he stepped forward, wrapped his arms around her, and whispered.
Paris suits you already.
They walked together through Montmartre, the sun bouncing off golden buildings. Ella wore her blue scarf, and Daniel kept stealing glances at her, as if checking she was really there.
She fits here, not just in the city with me.
He walks slower now, like he wants time to stretch between us. They visited a quiet bookshop near the Seine. She picked up a poetry book and ran her fingers over the French lines. He watched her, eyes full of something unspoken.
I used to come here alone, but it feels different with you.
Everything feels different with you. They settled on the grass near the Eiffel Tower. A small picnic. Soft cheese, fresh bread and strawberries. She laughed when he tried to pronounce a French pastry name. He grinned when she tried to pour wine without spilling. You should have warned me the wine would fight back.
You're the one who always wins the small battles.
As the sun dipped low, they sat on the steps of Sacré-Cœur, her head resting lightly on his shoulder. Tourists came and went, but they stayed, silent, present, content.
You being here, it feels unreal.
I needed to see you, not on a screen, not in messages.
You always know when to come.
Later, he brought her to his rooftop, not fancy, just honest. The Paris skyline stretched before them. She wrapped herself in his coat. He leaned on the railing beside her. It's beautiful.
So are you.
He turned to her then and kissed her. Not like their first kiss in the London rain. This was slower, deeper. A kiss that said, "We're still writing this story." The next morning came too quickly. He walked her to the station, fingers brushing hers as they reached the gate.
Thank you for coming.
You didn't think I'd let you live in Paris without a surprise visit, did you? They hugged, this time tighter, a hug that held promises.
Next time, maybe I'll visit you, or maybe you'll visit again, or...
Maybe we'll meet somewhere else entirely. As the train pulled away, Ella pressed her forehead to the window. Paris blurred past, but her heart stayed behind, with him. That night, a message blinked on her screen.
Counting days till I see you again? Paris already misses you. So do I.
And she smiled, because she knew this was only the beginning. And that was part 3 of The Stranger on Platform 7. A quiet visit, a kiss in Paris, and hearts that beat closer even across the miles. Long-distance love isn't easy, but sometimes just one weekend together can remind you why it's all worth it. Thank you for listening. If you felt something today, a smile, a memory, a little flutter in your heart, leave a comment below and tell us your favourite moment. Don't forget to like, follow and subscribe for part 4, where the distance tests their love once again. But so does time. Until next time, keep learning, keep dreaming, and never stop believing in love. Stories to speak. Learn English through unforgettable stories.